Ladies and gentlemen, if I promise to tell you something, will you promise you won't tell anybody else? No. Hey? Come here. It's quite serious because the police stopped me in the car. He said, stop. No, he was here. Otherwise, I would have run him down. He said, you were speeding. I said, so were you. You overtook me. He said, you came around that bend very quick. I said, I know. It said dangerous, and I wanted to go around as quick as I could. He said, show me your license. And I showed it to him. He said, this is a dog's license. I said, well, I'm driving her over. But, ladies and gentlemen, tonight I'd like to do some impressions. And first, a bird impression. Oh, no, not me. That was a turkey on Christmas morning. And I, a midget farmer, milking a cow. It's my midget farmer's hat. Oh no, the cow's over here. Oh. And now, ladies and gentlemen, because you know, I used to work on a farm. And they had this big horse, the farmer, and it jumped on, and the horse got so excited, it put its foot in its own stirrup. I thought, if he's getting on, I'm getting off. But he was a very polite horse. He used to stop at the fence and let me go first. And now, ladies and gentlemen, an impression of an airline pilot. I can't hear you. Oh, yeah. An airline pilot going into a low dive. Fred, is Rosie there? You see, ladies and gentlemen, I used to be an airline pilot. Oh, yeah. Hello, this is Captain Jet Cricket. Welcome you aboard flight 52443, 3391 and 3/4. I'd like to tell you our altitude. It's very high. Pardon? My co-pilot has asked me what is our position. I'm sitting next to him and he's sitting next to me. Now, our flight time will be 4 hours, but the place we're going is 2 hours ahead, so we'll arrive there before we get there. But on the way home, we'll meet each other coming back. Now, lunch will be served in 10 minutes. It's roast duck. One's just flown through the windscreen. If you look at the seat in front of you, you'll notice a brown paper bag. Could you bring me one up, because I'm getting very sick? Now, it's very important to read the safety instruction leaflet. In this case, it's vital. One of the engines has dropped off. Pardon? That was my co-pilot again. He said, if another engine drops off, will we fall out? I said, no, we've been friends for a long time. Oh, yes, a lady's just asked me, do these planes crash often? I said, no, only the once. Now, we'll be arriving in Hong Kong in 20 minutes. We should be in Tenerife, but I've read the map upside down. If you look out of the window, you'll see the beautiful Swiss Alps. In a couple of minutes, you'll be walking down them. And if you look down below, you'll see a dinghy. If you wave to me, I'll wave back. I've had enough of this.
You again. Stop moaning.
This is too much for one man.
I won't tell you again.
You're taking advantage of me just because I'm an ex-nuclear physicist and conductor of the London Symphony Orchestra.
You asked for the job pushing a wheelbarrow full of bricks.
I've pushed 400 wheelbarrows full of bricks in one day. It's too much.
Just get on with it.
15, love. Love. First set to Mr. McEnroe. Your service, Mr. Cricket. Game, set, and match to Mr. Cricket.
Our first contender for the title Miss Sportswoman of the Year, Miss Snooker. Next we have Miss Golf, Miss Association Football, and finally, Mrs. Cricket.
Mummy, guess who? Yeah, it's me, your son, Jimmy. I'm in the middle of the show, yeah. The audience are already arrived. We're just taking the leg irons off them. Yeah. Oh, they come from all over. Yeah, Holloway, Strangeways, Broadmoor. They're very good to me here at Central, Mummy. At the producer, he's only a young fella. He wears one earring. It's not surprising, really. He's only got one ear. He wears a diamond stud in his nose. Every time he sneezes, he has to put his head on a safe. He rolled the red carpet out for me today. He said, get that brushed. Mummy, you'll never believe it, but there's people here from Eton and Harrow. Yeah, and they're all opening doors for me and saying, get out. What's that, Mummy? Yeah. Have the people at home been watching the show? They've been banging on the door all day with sledgehammers. Listen, I've got a surprise. I might be going home at the weekend. Pardon? You don't usually go to Iceland. How's Dad? He's just gone over to the hospital to see how old Miss Jones is. Well, he can go over to the hospital, but I doubt if she'll tell you how old she is. What's that? Mummy, a brick missed my shoulder yesterday by 6 inches. It hit me on the head. Listen, yeah, is Dad keeping all right? What's he doing now? He's feeding the goldfish. Mommy, we don't have a goldfish. Oh, by the way, I want you to send my best suit. What? You've sold it? What did you do with the money? Dad bought a goldfish. Oh. Okay, well, I'll find out more next week. Okay, then, bye, Mommy. Bye.
Enter. Sit down. What can I do for you?
I've lost my voice.
You've what?
I've lost my voice.
Yes, there is a nasty virus going around.
Pardon, Doctor?
I said there is a nasty virus going around.
Can you do anything for me?
How long have you had it?
I bought it at a sale in the electrical shop.
I'm not talking about the tape recorder.
Sorry.
I asked you how long it is since you lost your voice.
You don't have to shout.
Sorry.
That's okay.
It's the dreadful weather we have in this country. You could do with a holiday.
The travel agent down the road is offering cut-price holidays. 2 weeks in Greece for £30.
Well, sounds reasonable. Why don't you go?
Who wants to sit in a chip pan for 2 weeks?
That's not a very good joke.
It's not a very good tape recorder.
I better examine you. Open your mouth. Say ah. I have some tablets, new on the market. They should do the trick. They're not on the National Health. You'll have to pay for them.
How much are they?
£20.
How much?
I told you they're new on the market and they'll cost you £20.
20 quid. That's daylight robbery.
How dare you call me a robber? Get out of here at once.
I'm going.
Now, don't come back here again, wasting my precious time, you idiotic person.
Fish face, fish face.
And you, mate.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
I'm just turning in, folks, for the night. But I've got a letter from my mammy. I'll just read it before I go to sleep. She said, "Dear son, last night I dreamt I was plucking a chicken. I woke up and your father was bald. Your father has bought a new motorbike so he can drive past work. It was my birthday last week and he bought me a leather sweet. It took me 3.5 hours to chew it. I remember when it was my birthday last year, I asked him for one of those animal coats. He came home with a donkey jacket. Your Uncle John had his hair cut yesterday. Next week, he's having the other one cut. The doctor has told him if he doesn't stop drinking, he'll be dead within 12 months. Uncle John said, "That's terrible news, doctor. We'll all miss you." You remember Mrs. Parsons, who married that tiny little man who went missing for a week? Well, she found him on Saturday when she was cleaning out the Hoover bag. That's all for now. Lots of love, Mammy. P.S. Could you send me your collar size as I'm knitting you a scarf? P.P.S. You mentioned in your last letter that with the worry of doing a television series, you find it difficult to get to sleep. I think you'll find that this pillow will help. It's a musical pillow, and the gentle music will soothe you and send you off to a relaxing night's sleep. one more try.
Such a beautiful night.
Yes.
You can sit a little closer to me. I like you very much.
Oh.
Kiss me
Kiss you?
now.
I've never kissed a girl before.
Then let me be the first girl that you've ever kissed. I want to discover just how romantic you are.
Well? Darling, you're wearing femme fatale.
How did you know?
The dog's just snuffed it. Ship, good. Appearance, excellent. Now for the actual texture of the meat pie. That meat pie's got a mind of its own. I'll show it. I don't like meat pies. I hate meat pies. I'm thinking of giving this job up. You won't beat me. You're only a meat pie, and I'm a thinking human being. I'll be back. You won't make a fool out of me? Take this! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You've been a great audience tonight, and you are entitled to an audience fee of £4.50. How you're going to divide that among yourselves, I'll never know. But to all the viewers at home, well, thank you for all those flattering letters, and I'm going to answer them just as soon as they arrive. And I'd like to say, folks, that this series is available on video by prescription. And I'd like to finish on an evergreen ballad. Thank you, maestro. That old black magic has me in its spell. That old black magic has me so well. I see fingers up and down my spine. That same old witchcraft when your eyes meet mine. This same old tingle that I feel inside. And when that elevator starts its ride, down and down I go, round and round I go, like a leaf that's caught in the tide.